the Luthra brothers are all set to be taken to Goa today. 10 days after the Goa Nightclub tragedy, the Luthra brothers are finally under arrest. The Patiala House Court in Delhi granted the Goa police 2-day transit remand of Gaurav and Saurabh Luthra. They had initially sought a remand of 3 days. The Luthras are the owners of the Birch by Romeo Lane nightclub, where a massive fire killed 25 people on December 6th. Now, they had fled to Phuket within hours of the incident but were deported from Thailand and dragged back to India on Tuesday. Upon landing in Delhi, the brothers were arrested by the Goa police. Now, they are likely to be taken to Goa today. The Goa police team is expected to land in Goa along with the Luthras at around 11 a.m. The club killers will then be taken for questioning and will later be produced before the Mapusa Magistrate Court. So that's the latest that is coming in. The Luthra brothers will today be taken to Goa at around 11 a.m. and then they will be presented before the court as well. Let's take a look at what exactly lies next for the club killers who have been deported back to India on Tuesday. So the Luthras are under the transit remand. The Patiala House Court had granted 2-day transit remand to the Goa cops after the Luthra brothers were deported back from Thailand to India on Tuesday, and the Goa cops had arrested them at the IGI airport and were granted 2-day transit remand by the Patiala House Court in Delhi. And now they will be taken to Goa. So the Goa cops are all set to take the Luthra brothers to Goa today. And we're learning that at 11 a.m. the Luthra brothers will be landing in Goa. And what happens next? The Luthras will be taken to Anjuna police station, and there they will be questioned on the fire tragedy that claimed 25 lives, after which the Goa police will question the Luthras at the police station. Remember, they will be taken to the Anjuna police station, and which is in North Goa and where this club was also situated. And there the Goa cops will be questioning the Luthra brothers regarding this tragedy, and after which these brothers, the Luthra brothers, will be produced before the Goa court, particularly the Mapusa Magistrate Court, today after being questioned at the Anjuna police station by the cops. So this is what lies next for the Luthra brothers. What will be happening today? They will be taken to Goa, after which they will be taken to the police station. They will be questioned, and after which they will be produced before the court where the cops will be seeking their custody. Now, let's take a look at the timeline from the tragedy to the deportation of the Luthra brothers, the killer owners of the nightclub. So, on December 6, there was fire in Birch by Romeo Lane in North Goa that claimed 25 lives. Now, within hours of the tragedy on December 7, remember the tragedy happened late at night on December 6 at around 11:45 p.m. and within hours on December 7, the Luthra brothers, the killers of the nightclub, escaped to Phuket in Thailand. Now, on December 11, the Thai authorities detained the Luthra brothers on Indian authorities' request, and on December 13, the CBI team in Phuket completed formalities, and December 6th is the day. 10 days after the tragedy, the Luthra brothers were dragged back to India. December 16, remember, was yesterday when the Luthra brothers were dragged back to India, and it is pertinent to note that this happened 10 days after the tragedy at the Goa nightclub, which claimed 25 lives. So the Luthras have finally been arrested. The killer brothers were taken into custody by Goa police at the Delhi airport. The brothers are likely to be produced before the Mapusa Magistrate Court today after being brought to the state for questioning. Here's a report.
Fugitive Goa club owners are finally in Indian custody. The flight bringing Saurabh Luthra and Gaurav Luthra, owners of the Birch by Romeo Lane, landed in Delhi on Tuesday afternoon. The brothers who were deported to India from Thailand were accompanied by Indian team. At the Delhi airport, the Luthras were handed over to a team of Goa police who were waiting in the immigration area to complete arrest procedures. From the IGI airport, they have been brought to Patiala House Court, where the club killers were produced before the duty magistrate. The two brothers had fled to Phuket just 5 hours after the inferno at their nightclub in Arpora that killed 25 people. Indian authorities issued a blue corner notice against them. Their passports were also suspended. Acting on India's request, Thai authorities detained the brothers. Saurav Luthra and Gaurav Luthra are facing multiple charges, including culpable homicide, not amounting to murder, which attracts a maximum term of 10 years in jail. A detailed review of documents accessed by India Today reveals that the Luthra brothers are listed as directors or partners in 42 different companies and limited liability partnerships. They had set up the Birch by Romeo Lane in Arpora in violation of several norms. The land on which they built their nightclub falls under a no development zone, yet construction was allowed. The nightclub fire tragedy has blown the lid of the nexus between businessmen, politicians, bureaucrats and police in Goa. Bureau Report, India Today.